All right, now we are honored today to have somebody lay some wisdom on us, some Christmas wisdom, who is not only a great musician, but somebody who lives an exemplary life. And that's Richard Inman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Having a funny mornings. I had a little blood sugar issue, I think. One of Joe's persimmon cookies kind of cured me. And I feel so much better. The name of our talk is Simple Gifts. And one of the great gifts I've had this fall is being able to sing with the Mighty Light Choir. And there's something about people that feel compelled to sing. It's so liberating, because it doesn't make any sense. Some are like, what? And it's such a beautiful experience. And one of the things, the fringe benefits of rehearsing, we get to rehearse over at Ryan's house. He has a little dog named Pierre. And that dog, not a regular dog, I'll tell you right now, that dog is just this cute little white, loving little ball of love. And when you go into the house, he's over there. He comes up and he's just running around. He says, he's just so excited to see you. His level of enthusiasm is way outweighs anyone I know. And then he'll jump on your lap and look at you like, you're the most amazing thing in the world. And you just get filled up with that. And I found this little thing about what we learn from our little friends, our little gifts from God. Watch any plant or animal. Let it teach you acceptance of what is. Surrender to the now. Let it teach you being. Let it teach you integrity, which means to be yourself, to be real. That's the thing you get with Pierre. There's no not Pierre there. It's all Pierre. And our last rehearsal, he was sitting on my lap, and we were having fun, and then he decides he wants to go over and talk to somebody else. And so he jumps off the couch and he accidentally falls into the coffee table, kind of hurts himself. And I thought, oh no, Pierre broke his leg or something. He lays down for just like a minute, and you could tell he's like, oh man, that was horrible. And then bingo, he's back at it. Little bumps in the road don't really affect him. It's a beautiful, beautiful lesson. I want to talk about the gifts, the two main gifts that we have that are often overlooked because they're so obvious. And I think they're the most important gifts that we're given. And the first gift is the present moment. So often we get caught up in futurizing or ruminating on our past, and we forget that this is the sacred moment. This is the moment for us to bathe in and revel in. It's the only time we get to commune with God. I heard a great, God is such a, people, God, light shines down, I heard a great term for God that I like now. I don't know if I'll start using it, but I'll pass it on to you. It's called the big mind. We have little minds, and then there's the big mind. We get to connect with the big mind. In Unity we talk about how God is omnipresent and omnipowerful and omniscient, which means all powerful, is everywhere, knows everything. That's the big mind. And so anyway, there you go. So if God is a word that plugs you in, just plug in big mind. So the first most important thing is to be here now. So I wanted you to just take a moment with me and take a deep breath. And allow yourself to let go of anything that might prevent you from being here now. Any tensions in your body, any concerns. And with every breath, let go and be here now. And if a thought comes up, let that go. And allow yourself to be here now. Feel the presence around you, your sensations. Be here now fully. That's the great gift we're given, is the ability to be here now. That's the thing that Pierre has down. He is here now. Great teacher, Pierre. And anyway, I had to do that for myself. Thank you for going there with me. There's a song called "'Tis the Gift to Be Simple." Probably you've heard it. And it's done in a traditional sing-songy fashion. The song was written in 1850. It was originally a Shaker hymn. And Shakers were known for moving during their church service. It's like we're in a Shaker church service, we'd all be in a circle. The ladies would be in the middle and the men would be in the outside, and then you would just go around in circles. And you would dance until you were in an ecstatic state. And so I'm going to sing this song for you, and I'm not going to sing it in a traditional way. The other day I was just fooling around, and when I sing by myself, for myself, it's different than when I sing for you. I try to sing something that you can relate to, because I've tried singing things you can't relate to, and nobody wants to hear me. But this song, I want you to just go out on a limb with me. If I ruin this song for you, I apologize. And it's, for years I was a rock and roll blues singer. Yeah. And that seems like a very natural place for me to go. 'Tis a gift to be simple. 'Tis a gift to be free. 'Tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in a place just right, it will be in the valley of love and delight. I want to just stop for a moment and talk about that. When we find ourselves in the place just right, we'll be in the valley of love and delight. Right? Where is that place? Where is that place just right? Brian often says, and I love this when he says it because it reminds me, he says, we're in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. That is the place just right. Not because I say so, but because that is the only place we ever get to be. We don't get to be anywhere else. And when we are fully here, fully present, that's when we are most connected to the spirit, the big mind. So I'm just going to do an exercise with you, and I want you to repeat after me, and I want you to affirm this, not just for you, but affirm it for me. I'll affirm it for you, and we'll affirm it together. Okay, I'm going to say it. Repeat it back to me. I am in the right place.
I am in the right place.
All right. That was pretty good. That was a solid 5 on a scale of 10. Let's say it. Now, quite often, if you say something with certainty, your mind starts going, oh, well, they really mean this. This must be the real deal. So I'm going to say it one more time. I want you to just say it with a little more energy. I am in the right place.
I am in the right place.
I am doing the right thing.
I am doing the right thing.
I am thinking the right thing.
I am thinking the right thing.
I believed you on that. Thank you. That felt really good to me. So yeah, that's how we get to the Valley of Love and Delight. Anybody want to have a little love and delight in their life? Just you? Oh wow, a lot of folks are going for it. Good. And the second part of the song is also very metaphysically significant. When the true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend, we will not be ashamed. By turning and turning will be our delight, and by turning and turning, we come around right. So I'm going to sing that last line a couple times. I want you to join in with me. Any blues singers here today? Just me? So let yourself go and just try it. Till by turning and turning, we come around right. Let's try that one more time. Till by turning and turning, we come around right. All right, you got it now. I want to hear you guys sing it like you really mean it. Till by turning and turning, we come around. For a high note. Okay, we're going to go for that high note one more time. We're really going to affirm that we are in the right place at the right time, the right thing. Sing right with me, ready? Ooh, that was pretty. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. This is going much better than I thought. You are a very cooperative crowd. Just have a couple things. Eckhart Tolle is really the main genius on now. He wrote a book called The Power of Now. He's got these great quotes, and I just want to throw a couple out on the floor. Some of them will stick with you, some of them won't. In today's rush, we all think too much, seek too much, want too much, and forget about the joy of just being here now. Whatever the present moment contains, accept it as if you had chosen it. That's a sneaky one, isn't it? What? I didn't choose this. This is a mess. Accept that you chose it. Whatever you fight, you strengthen, and what you resist persists. And this is my favorite one. Always say yes to the present moment. What could be more futile, more insane, than to create inner resistance to what already is? What could be more insane than to oppose life itself, which is now and always now? Surrender to what is. Say yes to life, and see how life suddenly starts working for you rather than against you. I've asked Christine, who's a wonderful speaker in her own right and also a beautiful interpretation. This is by
Marianne Williams.
would you like to come up and share
Thank
that? I don't know where the other microphone is.
Thank you,
I think you
Brian.
could stand right in front of this stand.
Okay.
Is that good?
That's good.
You want to use the stand here?
Sure.
All right.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to everyone. It's so wonderful to be here at the Victorian, and all of you, including my darling husband out there in Zoom Church, and Sadie. It is so wonderful to see you here today, sweetheart. I would like to take all of you back to a wonderful experience that I had in 2013. In 2013, I attended a class by the amazing minister, Unity Minister, Mary Ann Williamson. And at that class, she spoke with such passion about A Course in Miracles. And I know that so many of us here today have really been touched by the teachings of the Course in Miracles. And Mary Ann explained to us that in the Course in Miracles, Jesus is speaking to each one of us personally. And over, Jesus reminds us that every person is our loved one and we are to love each person.
Little lamb, do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? The star, dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite. Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear? Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear? A song, high above the trees, with a voice as big as the sea, with a voice as big as the sea. Said the king to the people everywhere, listen to what I say, listen to what I say, pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say, listen to what I say. A child, sleeping in the night, he will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light. Do you hear what I hear? The sound of spirit all around. Birds and people singing, nature's blessings quite profound. Have you seen what I saw? The miracle of birth? Like the baby Jesus, I welcomed my child to this earth. Do you ask the questions I ask about the mysteries of life? Where we go after passing from our bodies and our strife? Do you know the things I know? How love and life abound. It takes a life of living to grasp these concepts I have found. For the holidays this season, a time for joy and peace, we send you love and comfort and hope your blessings never cease. Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite.
That reading was written by Joe Davidson. I want to thank Joe. Joe's become our poet laureate in the community. We so appreciate him.
For years I would talk about how I wanted to change the world, but I always left it up for someone else to do. Then I finally realized I needed to take a stand, and by changing my thinking, I could change my life, and that's how I could change the world. So let there be peace. I am a stand for
I like choir. Give 'em a big hand.